All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got some information for you in regards to Cryptex. Who are the geniuses behind this whole concept and how did it all come about? That's the question that's always been a mystery to me. Not that I need to know the names, but what was the origin of it and how did it happen is what fascinates me. That banks and how do the insurance companies become involved and how did this all come together? That is the mystery. Well, it appears that the people over in Europe know a whole lot more than what we do here in the States. They seem to know how it came about and exactly who's involved, not by name, but by industry. And they all knew each other, so how this thing comes about. And I'm going to play a video of a segment of this guy talking about who are the people behind Cryptex and how did it come about. It is a fascinating story I've never heard of. Again, I'm always searching for information all over the internet to give you guys the best opportunity to make a decision on whether this is for you or not. What I can say is the story is remarkable. They all knew each other in these industries, and they used to have an annual meeting. And this is where this all been hatched. It took a long time, but it came about. And so I'm going to play this that you guys can listen to it over and over. There's a lot to unpack here in 10 to 12 minutes, but it's worth listening to over and over because as I listened to it 3 or 4 times, I missed a few things that he had said that blew my mind. The one thing is that at some point in time, everybody wants proof. These staking contracts are on the Ethereum 2.0 blockchain. That's where Cryptex lies in all the systems and operations and the automation, smart contracts, you name it. It's all there on Ethereum blockchain. What is so amazing is the new updates. Obviously, they opened up the 2-year, but what's absolutely remarkable is we're going to be able to see our contracts live on the blockchain. And that'll seal the deal. There will be nothing else to question anymore. Seeing your contracts live on the blockchain. So I won't take much more of your time here. I just want you guys to pay close attention to this video. Probably one of the most important videos I've done, only because of the history and the insider intel that comes from this gentleman that they just know over in Europe is common knowledge. We are all under their umbrella anyways. They seem to know and have no problem with it. Here in the States, we're grappling for information. We're searching all over the internet zeitgeist to find out more information. It's hard to. You're not going to find much more information because of the anonymity of this, but this is as close as you're going to get to know how this thing evolved and came to fruition. This gentleman explains it in an amazing fashion that really locks you in on why are the banks in there? Why, I have a theory that even though they're the banks and insurance companies, the people in the insurance company and the banks, they got their own contracts. There are a bunch of different participants that he explains here. The bank can't just buy contracts. They can't do their own bidding. They need a client. That's how the bank gets involved. There's got to be a client. All right. So I won't spoil it or anything like that. But so these are questions that need to be answered, and they're answered as if it was common knowledge. These people in Europe, that's absolutely mind-blowing. So take the time to listen to this video over and over, 3-4 times. I listened to it 5 or 6 times and just blown away by the intel this gentleman has, and it settles everything for you. It settles it. There's no more question whether this thing's going to come into fruition or not. They know many people in Europe that already had their contracts expired and already collected their money. So once it's live on the blockchain, game over, checkmate. There's nothing else to question anymore. So listen, think about this seriously, because Bitcoin and Cryptex are the exact same thing. They're almost 100% correlation. They're evolving at the same way. You know, Bitcoin didn't have any backing. It was a scam coin. It was backed by air. You know what I mean? And now you got BlackRock and all these investment companies. You're going to have more and more companies coming aboard. And that's exactly what's happening to Cryptex here. You know, the first 8-9 years, they think it's a scam. And then once, you know, they're trying to, obviously, Cryptex they're trying to give you a little more transparency without giving it away, because now the contracts will be on the blockchain. But you look at 10 years in with Bitcoin, and now you look at 10 years in, going on 10 years in with Cryptex, you'll never know who they are. You just know that it'll continue to work over and over and over and over, and it can't be corrupted, it can't be stopped, it can't be hacked, it's tamper-proof. It just continues to move, just like Bitcoin does. They're the same thing. So if you miss Bitcoin, I'm telling you, in 3 or 4 years from now, you'll kick yourself in the ass that you didn't at least throw $100 in this thing. So enjoy this video and this explanation that is absolutely mind-blowing.
Let's start with the story behind the story. So this all started basically end 2016, beginning 2017, when some uni friends got together from different fields. So basically they had their annual get together, and there was one financial bloke, one banker, one insurance specialist, and there was one marketing specialist, and a very successful one. And of course, 2 people who got a bit of a taste of the crypto world, and they all got together and figured out this amazing, unique concept. So basically what happened here was the 2 people that were already quite successful in the crypto market, especially successful in staking. They, of course, explained the concept of cryptocurrencies and how you can make money in the cryptocurrencies. And of course, the bank manager liked this very much, and this is how they got to this concept. So the banker, he of course couldn't deal for himself, so they figured out how they can make money with clients, and the insurance guy came with his specialized knowledge and developed an insurance policy especially for this concept to secure the whole concept against total loss. And of course the marketer had already a plan on hand how to get the clients in the whole market. And so the whole concept came together. So after a lot of talking, lots of exchange of ideas, they came together and came up with some rules about the whole concept. And the rules, of course, were established to really secure the whole concept and to have the whole idea and the concept not to put in danger by attacks from outside. So this is how these 3 basic rules came together. And these 3 very basic rules of this project are very simple. So number 1 was that all involved parties, the founders, the banks, the insurance companies, and of course the users would remain absolutely anonymous, because one thing was sure, that this project will have or will find enemies, and thus a completely private community without company headquarters was established. So there's no CEO, there's no company name, there's nothing. Everyone involved here is absolutely anonymous. Rule number 2 is simply that the capital that is provided by the bank for creating the staking profit cannot be accessed by the wallet holder for the agreed term. So neither the capital nor the staking profits can be accessed. So no one can touch it. At the moment we have 3 years, 5 years, 7 years terms of contracts, and during these terms the profits are locked, and after the term is over, they will be unlocked. The bank will get their capital. The insurance will be cleared. Everything will be cleared, and the remainder of the profits will go straight to the wallet holder. So that brings us to rule number 3, that all monthly insurance premiums, the annual bank interest that the bank receives, are settled only by the staking profits, and so they are not dependent on the wallet holder or anyone else. In conclusion, this also means that the wallet holder, meaning you, me, us, all of us, they can never be held accountable or be responsible for anything in this wallet. And this, in my opinion, is really the genius part in this whole project. So, rules established, said and done, and Cryptex was born. So let's summarize what we learned so far. Who or what is Cryptex? We know for now what Cryptex is not. It's not a company, it's not an association, it's neither of this. It's a pure community. And this community consists of course, the founders, the few guys, the bankers, insurance guys, and the marketers who got together and had the idea and brought it all on the table. Then, of course, the people who got involved and executed the whole plan, the programmers, the banks, the insurance companies, the supporters, and of course, us, the people, the wallet holders, the users. The question that arises here, and so often been asked, why in the world does someone do this? Why in the world does someone give money for an investment, almost for free, for nothing? Yeah, the answer is very simple, because it is literally a win-win-win situation for each and everyone involved here. Let's start with the party number 1 here, the insurance. The insurance companies or company insures the whole wallet against a total loss and credit default. And the policy was especially developed and adapted by the partner insurance companies only for this project. And in return, they receive uninterrupted monthly premiums, and they depend on the type of contract. They can be lower or higher. And they get it literally uninterrupted every single month. The insurance receives their premium, and these are also paid from the staking profits only. So no one, not the wallet holder, no one has to take care of it. Automatically, they will be paid from the staking profits every month. And this during the whole agreed term. 3 years, 5 years, 7 years. So the insurance company or companies is already a big winner here, because they have no problems. They have no default and premium payments. They will get this premium every single month for the agreed term, as I said before. So here's a big winner number 1. The next one, the next winner, even the bigger winner in my opinion, is the bank. The bank has basically no risk. The bank provides the capital that gets to work for the staking. And the capital, the bank is completely covered by the insurance. So the whole capital and the wallet, that's one thing. On top of it, the wallet holder cannot access the capital and neither the profits, the staking profits for the agreed term. So it can't be touched. From the staking profits, the bank receives automatically after every business year, they receive their interest straight from the staking profits. So, in summary for the bank, they are totally covered, absolutely completely covered against total loss. The capital and the profits cannot be touched by anyone for the agreed terms, and the bank is receiving every business year, they receive automatically their profits, their interest, and at the end of the agreed term, the bank not only get their interest, they receive back the basic capital that they provided. So last but not least, another big winner, that's the user, the wallet owner, meaning you, me, us, who can get a wallet with Cryptex. We have basically no risk. We just pay a fee for a contract. And this contract is settled after an agreed term. As said before, the terms are 3 years, 5 years, and 7 years. So back to the winner number 3 here, the wallet owner. So after the agreed term, the capital, as I said before, for the bank is being paid back to the bank. And the remaining profits, after all fees and interest and etc. is paid, the remaining profits will be booked instantly in the wallet holder. And this balance, after everything is settled, can be paid out immediately using all available methods of payment. Currently that's Bitcoin, but we are in a big update now for Cryptex 2.0. So they will be adding probably a couple more different cryptocurrencies. So, and this booking of the profits to the wallet holder and the payout. So let's summarize and visualize a little bit here. Get and understand the basic concept of Cryptex, of this project, and the win-win-win situation. So on the one hand, we have the insurance who protects basically the whole project, the wallet, the capital, and in return they receive secure and safe monthly premiums that are paid out of the staking profits, and this every month for the agreed term. On the other hand, we have the bank. A bank who provides a certain amount of capital to an agreed term, and the capital for the bank in return is protected by the insurance. The bank receives in return also annual interest. Then we have the DeFi Hybrid Contract. This is the agreed contract. The contract is absolutely transparent and can be looked up, and it will even improve more now with the Cryptex 2.0 wallet. That has been said that we can even see the whole contract and the transactions within the contract, the staking profits, etc., live on the blockchain. And again, this contract is, even at this stage, completely transparent. You can see the provided capital, the interest rate, you can see the generated interest for every day, you can see the fees, the insurance premiums, the interest that's getting paid out to insurance bank, etc. So everything is absolutely transparent, and it will even get more transparent, as I said, when we have the Cryptex 2.0 update done, and we can really look into the blockchain for each and every contract that we own. And then we have the crypto professionals that really good at the whole staking concept and who generate us the staking profits. So, and this whole concept here, this whole project as you see it here, eliminates one uncertainty, and this uncertainty is the human factor. It's completely excluded here because the wallet user, the holder, cannot interfere, cannot withdraw any unexpected amounts. It's all planned ahead with agreed terms, and this all, and of course the anonymity for all parties, this all is literally the guarantee that this project is basically unattacked and still existing, or existing for more than 7 years now.